Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mallori, and if you've never seen me before, welcome. I do true crime videos here on YouTube, mainly missing people and unsolved cases. And if you are not a returning subscriber and you already know who I am, thank you so much. As always, y'all know, thank you for watching. So first of all, let's address the fact that I look like a bum. It is super late here. It's like almost 11 o'clock in Georgia and my kids are in bed. My husband's working late. I already tried to film this video and I deleted it, and I posted that on my community page here on YouTube. So if you don't know about that, go on the community page here, and I give up updates when I can't post videos, or I just go over there and chat with y'all sometimes. So go over there and say hi. Hence why I look like this. I'm having a horrible hair day, so this is what it is. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. But if you like videos like these, please throw your girl a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps out my channel. So thanks. As always, please be nice in the comments down below, and don't spread hate to anybody or talk about anybody bad that I mention in my videos, please and thank you. And if I mention or if I miss anything in this video about this case, please just leave it down in the comments below so myself and everybody else can be updated. So this case today is super sad. Like all my cases, it is an unsolved case. It's not a missing persons case, it's an unsolved case. And by pushing that thumbs up button, it not only helps me out, but it also helps these people out as well to get these cases pushed out. Some of these cases that I do talk about aren't even widely talked about a lot, and I kind of just want to bring them up again to spread more awareness and make sure people aren't forgetting about these girls or these guys that I talk about. So the beautiful young woman that I'm going to speak about today, her name is Angie Barlow. Her hometown is Muncie, Indiana. She was 23 years old at the time she disappeared. It was on October 26, 2016. Angie and her roommate Mona recently moved from their hometown, Muncie, Indiana, to the city of Indianapolis. Angie and Mona were not only roommates, but they have been best friends for 11 years. They were super close together. This is not the first time they've been roommates, and they just were more like sisters than roommates. I'm sure all y'all can feel me. We all hopefully had that one friend that's more like a sister than a friend to us. So Mona says that Angie was a very independent woman, and that girl did not take no from anyone. No one could tell Angie what to do. She was full of life. She lived every day like it was her last. She was super independent. She loved love. She was a free spirit. She loved her friends and family. She had a little Yorkie named Pablo that was like her baby. Any of my people out there watching that have fur babies, y'all know, if you don't have kids, and even if you do, I mean, my animals are like my babies as well. So Angie was working at a club, and on the side, she liked to make extra money, and she would do private dances for people on occasion. And with this extra money, Mona and Angie were living it up in the city. They were partying. I mean, they were 23 years old. They were having the time of their life and living their life like they should. Angie receives a text message one night from an unknown caller. Now, you know when you call somebody, and regardless if you have their name and your phone number, the caller ID will usually say the name of the person. Like, I don't know, if my husband called somebody, it would pop up Dustin Williams, because that's the name that his phone is in, you know what I mean? But it said unknown, it just showed the number, and the woman never mentioned her name in the message. All she asked was, do you do private parties? The text appeared to be coming from a woman who was just asking Angie if she did private parties for her husband for their anniversary. Now Mona thought this was off. Mona, her roommate, thought this was off because, again, there was no name. I mean, it was just, I don't know, it was just very short and just, hey, do you do private parties? And not, I want a private party for my husband, this is our name. Like usually, I don't know, usually, I don't know from experience, but usually you're very personable when stuff like that happens. Mona tells Angie her concerns, that she just feels like something's off and she doesn't think that she should go to this private party. But, you know, Angie being the independent woman she is, she was like, she kind of, you know, felt a little hesitant about it, but she was like, it's okay, I'll be fine. A couple weeks later, Angie gets a message from this woman again and says, hey, I really want our bra and panties to match, so do you have anything red or black? Angie responds and says, yes, I have both colors. And then the woman sends back the address to the apartment complex along with the gate code to get in. And Angie, being the smart woman that she is, she always, anytime she goes to these private parties, she always sends a screenshot of the address to Mona, her roommate. And this case was no different. She sent the screenshot of that address to her roommate Mona and said, in case I go missing, LOL. That just breaks my heart. I don't know, those words coming from her mouth just. Then around 11:45 p.m. that night, Angie appears to be in an apartment complex bathroom where she takes a picture of herself in this really pretty black dress. Her hair's all done, her makeup's all done, she is looking beautiful. And they think that it was at that apartment, the private party that she was at. And I'm not sure, she might have said on the Snapchat, like doing a private party or something like that. You guys, I saw a couple of different stories, so again, I'm not 100% sure. And again, if you know, please leave it down in the comments below. So from that picture, everything seemed to be okay. She was smiling, she seemed pretty good in that picture. And then that next day, nobody hears from Angie. Her mom tries to text her and call her. The phone's going to voicemail. Her roommate Mona is trying to call her and text her. So after her mom is texting and calling and can't get a hold of Angie, rushes from Indiana to the city of Indianapolis. So it's a good bit away, but she rushes over there and goes to Angie's apartment. When she walks in, she finds that Pablo, her little Yorkie, remember her baby, has no food or water, doesn't appear to be had let out to go to the bathroom, and just doesn't look like the baby was taken care of. And I say baby, I know it's not a baby, I know it's a puppy, but the puppy does not seem to be taken care of. And again, that's not like Angie. This is like her baby, like her pride and joy. She loves this dog so much. There's no way that Angie would have been gone all night long and not made sure that Pablo didn't have food or water. So Mona then, 17 hours later, goes to this address that she got the screenshot of from Angie. And when she arrives to the gate, she puts in the gate code and nobody answers the gate. So Mona, which I would have done that, she jumps the gate and goes to the apartment complex and notices that it is empty. Now this is super strange to me. So I'm gonna continue on with the story, but this is just mind-boggling to me that it's completely empty. Where did everybody go? They didn't sleep that night. Like, they just took everything and vanished. That is very suspicious. So then Angie's mother and Mona, her roommate, go to the police report to file a missing person report on Angie. Now, the police department recovered some surveillance video footage in front of the apartment complex that Angie was at, and they did see Angie's blue Pontiac G6 in front. And right behind that, Detective Jose Torres notices a car following. Now, when they leave the apartment complex, you know the gates in front of apartments, you know how sometimes when you leave, you can pull up right on somebody and leave out before that gate closes and you don't have to wait for it to open back up? Well, that's what happened. They tailed on them and went straight out of the gate without it closing behind either one of the cars. That was around 3:30 in the morning. So the video surveillance, you know, it was kind of grainy, so they could not see who was in that vehicle, but Detective Torres was able to zoom in on that other person's license plate, and they ran the tag and it came back to a Raven Miller. Now, the people hosting this party this private party that she was dancing at was Raven Miller and Baron McCullough. I cannot talk, you guys. I just can't speak. Angie did know these people, and she knew them from the club that she danced at, but she did not get along with these people. And as a matter of fact, Mona, Angie's roommate, said that if she knew that these two people were actually the ones hosting this private party, Angie wouldn't have gone. She wanted nothing to do with them. She did not like them, did not get along with them, and she just would not have gone. Detective Torres did say that he believes that Angie might have gotten tricked to go, you know, with nobody saying who the party was for or anything like that. She was tricked to actually go to the apartment. And then when Angie got there, he believes that somebody else opened the door to, you know, lure Angie inside, because if they would have answered, obviously she wouldn't have gone inside. So somebody else had to have answered that door, right? For her to step foot in the apartment. The couple was then brought in for questioning, and they did admit that Angie was there, but they also said that Angie left that night, and they denied anything having to do with it. They don't know where Angie is. They swear that she left that night. Then again, I wonder if they questioned them why the apartment was empty. Like, that's just suspicious to me. I don't know. I can't get over that empty apartment, you guys. So 12 days later, on November 8th, 2016, Angie's car, her blue Pontiac, was discovered about 8 miles away from where that apartment complex was. And Mona, the best friend, says that she drove all around that area and Angie's car was not there. So it just like poof, magically appeared there, because she says her car was not there. She drove by that area and it wasn't there. So when they found Angie's car was trashed, and Angie kept a very, very clean car, and it was completely destroyed on the inside. There was scrape marks on top of the hood, like it had gone under a fence or something. The windows were cracked, the headlights were cracked. So it was destroyed. And police are not really saying if they found any evidence inside the vehicle. They say that they did find evidence, but they're not releasing what exactly it is, or at least I can't find it. So again, if you know, leave it down in the comments. I guess it really doesn't matter. It is an ongoing investigation. So again, they're not going to release everything because it could jeopardize the case. And they're just, you know, not releasing too much detail about this case. They're again being very hush-hush because it's an ongoing investigation. Angie's parents then put up electronic billboards all over Indianapolis with a $5,000 reward on anybody that knows any information on Angie. Now I'm going to mention this, and they don't know if it's a connection. They don't, from what I've seen recently, they don't think this is a connection, but this is just really odd to me. Not too long after Angie's disappearance, like a few months after Angie disappeared, in Angie's hometown, Muncie, Indiana, somebody withdrew $8,000 from Angie's grandmother's account. Now, when they traced this back to, I guess, the address that they found it, I saw, again, different reports, but one report said that there was a tip that was brought in on this, and that's how they found the house from the $8,000. And then somebody else said that they just traced it somehow and found the address. So I'm not really sure, but they went to this house, and this lady that lived there was arrested for fraudulent charges, along with other people at the residence. And when they asked how they found her account numbers, she said that she knew the routing number and she just guessed the account number by chance. So again, I don't know if it has any connection or, you know, just random. Again, she just guessed this account number by chance, but I don't know. It's just a little odd to me. And I haven't really found anything else about this. So on June 20th, 2017, about 7 months after Angie was missing, detective got a tip and led them to this vacant house about 10 miles away from where Angie went missing. They brought cadaver dogs with them, and they were searching that area. Cadaver dogs hit on a location, and they started digging in that location. In a shallow grave there, they found some remains and call the family to identify. Now, the body was badly decomposed, so they just took pictures of visible tattoos. So the coroner is not releasing the cause of death of Angie Barlow, and they're not, again, really saying too much about this case. Detective Torres is still actively searching for answers, and they are hoping one day that this killer will be brought to justice. This is just horrible, and you guys, I really don't even know. Like, I'm so conflicted. I'm horrible because in one hand, I am that type of person that always tries to find the good in people. So like, even with this Chris Watts case, I know it has nothing to do with this, but they just released that documentary thing on Netflix, and I've been watching it. I'm gonna finish it tonight or in the morning, and I hate it that I have a heart like that sometimes, because I'm like, there's not always good in everybody, sadly. There's not. And I naively like to believe there is. If y'all know any information, or somebody has to know something, please, please, please call Crime Stoppers at 317-262-TIPS, or you can call 317-262-8477. And remember, all tips can be made anonymously if you would like. You guys, again, please like this video. Again, it helps my channel out, but it spreads the word to help these cases. Maybe by sharing this video, we can spread awareness and somebody will come forward on something that they know. So comment down below y'all's opinions, and if y'all have anything else y'all need to add, or what y'all think about the case, or if I missed anything, please, please leave it down below. Again, thank you so much for watching today's video. I know I'm supposed to get videos up every Tuesday, Thursday, and I'm gonna try to do it on some Saturdays. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every Saturday, but I'm gonna try to do it most Saturdays. And I dropped the ball. I talked about it on my community page, so if you just want to know, you can go look over there, because it's been a stressful week and it's only Wednesday, but it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. We're gonna be positive, and the week is gonna be better. All right, you guys, I'm going to edit this video and get it up for y'all on Thursday, and I will have another video for y'all on Friday and another one on Saturday. So y'all make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss those videos. Make sure you hit that notification bell. All it does is let you know every time I upload a new video. It will send you out a reminder. Thank you again. I will see you on my next video. Bye, y'all.